Is up, everyone? Solitaire23 here, back at it again. It has come to my attention that on the horizon, J-Stars Victory Versus Plus is going to be coming out soon here in the US. And as an importer myself, who had bought the game originally back last April, I do have to say I do have a lot of concerns this time around. Now, I know that they have not cut anything out of the game so far, which is good. That's a good thing on my end. Thank you. Thank you for not cutting out any characters whatsoever. The disappointing factor is the fact that they found file data and stuff like that for Jotaro, Dio, and I think also the Shaman King. I can't remember who else, but they were pretty much completely unfinished. The way you would think during this whole entire time they would actually bother to finish those, which those files will still show up either way on PS3 and PS4 versions, but to all of those that imported the game last year, I would like to ask you guys, would you actually buy this game again? Would you? As myself, I'd buy this game again just for the sheer fact that it's going to be on PS4, which, in my honest opinion, which will be the definitive version where it will run 10 times better and stuff like that. Just imagine how much the community for the game will actually grow with this game coming out here in the US. It will not die out as fast since it was just Japan only. This one will actually stay alive a lot longer. And they also promised to fix glitches and impotence and stuff like that, a balance patch and stuff like that, which, thank God, I was hoping they would turn to those issues and fix that, because that was the number one thing later down its life cycle for the game, where the impotence were discovered for like Luffy or Toriko and stuff like that. It was just pure ridiculousness. It made absolutely no sense. Basically, you just have to make sure you don't get touched at all by those characters. And as for me, I was a Yusuke player whenever I first got the game. He's my favorite anime character, my second favorite anime character of all time. And plus, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my favorite shows. It's up there in my top 5 list, so I was happy to play with them. But it just made things just very difficult, just for the sheer fact that there was just so much crap, just random crap you had to deal with in this game. Once you jump to online play, there was just so much things that were just going on. A lot of stuff were just out the window. It was anything goes. Whether someone throws in an infinite, whether it starts lagging like crazy due to internet connections, stuff like that. Man, it was just out the window with stuff. But I will tell you this, the game was absolutely fun. It was just pure fun and nostalgia, in my opinion, which, for any anime manga fan, you would enjoy this game no matter what. To the average player, it'll be fun to mess around, play with your friends, stuff like that. On top of that, you and a friend can sit there and do 2v2s together on an online rank with a partner and stuff like that. That was one of the things that was like absolutely fun in the game, doing 2v2s online. I enjoyed doing that, just being in the room and just doing that. But the one thing I really wish they would have added in this was at least a free-for-all mode. Either free-for-all mode and either one-on-one for those occasions and stuff like that, since it's possible to do it, which you can do it offline. I don't know why it was such a hassle to just add in options for you to be able to do stuff for online. I just want them to make this game a success. I do not want to see this game crash and burn. I enjoy playing this game a lot. And for me, this is one of my games I'll sit there and just sit there and play and enjoy myself with a bunch of friends and stuff like that, or even just by myself. Which I do know once this game comes out, I will be recording matches and stuff like crazy. Even be live streaming this too as well. So be on the lookout for those live stream events and stuff like that I'll be doing for the game. Furthermore, I just really want to see this game actually be successful over here. I do not want to see it crash and burn like it did in Japan to us, for the Japanese importers, due to the fact of all the problems and stuff that it's had, and there really weren't any fixes and stuff. They just threw it out and made us just play it how the way it was in its condition, pretty much. The only thing is they did throw a patch here and there and stuff like that, but I couldn't remember what the patches actually did for the game. But this one, I actually do hope they listen more to fan feedback. Like how they said countless times in interviews that they've been taking in fan feedback and stuff to be able to do a balanced patch, take out infinites, nerf certain things, invisible frames, remove stuff like that. So I'm really hoping they actually did listen this time around. I want this game to be enjoyable. Not just for me, but for everybody. Anyone that's an anime manga fan, or just love hybrid brawler type games like these. I want it to be enjoyable for everybody. Because this is one of the games I've actually been looking forward to of rebuying. Again, I have no problem whatsoever rebuying this. Because the only thing I ever did, I went straight to online play and stuff like that in the Japanese release, which I may do the same thing with this one again, and then eventually buckle down and do story mode, stuff like that. But for me, I just want to sit there and be with all the action and stuff like that. I really just want to go nuts and just play the game like I did during its Japanese release. So anyone that sits there and wants to add me for this game, my PSN is Solitary, all lower caps. And the only characters I really play in the game is just Yusuke, Saint Seiya, Pegasus, Jonathan Joestar, and occasionally Suna. But those are mainly the main three characters I really play, is just Yusuke, Saint Seiya, Pegasus, and also Jonathan Joestar. Just because I'm a JoJo fan, I'll sit there and play with Jonathan. I like Joseph too, but I'm more of a Jonathan type of guy than anything. I like Jonathan, but I also really like Jolene Joestar. Man, if they would have had her in the game, wow, I would just be all over that. But that'll be saved. That'll be saved for Eyes of Heaven. I'm gonna be on the lookout for that game too. So if you guys want to play with me in that too, just you know where to add me. Solitary, all lower caps. But anyways, guys, sorry to get off topic with that, but I just really want to see this game grow, the way the community doesn't die out for this game. And I'll do everything in my power just to make sure this game's community doesn't die out. I really want it to see last a very long time. I never want to see this game die. This game is way too fun and just has a lot of things to do within it with friends. Anyways, guys, this is Solitary23 here. I'll be posting up more videos and more MKX videos, so be on the lookout for that. But anyways, guys, this is Solitary23 here once again, and I'll see you next time.